Okay, I just did a video on percussion points real thin, almost like indirect. And I don't like working solid slabs at all because I think the solid does 90% of the work for you. But I have customers who want solid slabs, so I saw them. And then I have some real rare pieces I don't want to get as much as I can out of the rock. Here's a piece I saw for a customer, and there's a crack in this part here, and I think the crack still runs in it. We're gonna try it and see, and you see how thick it is. So it was a big piece and it fell off here. So anyway, I sent him all the pieces, but I kept this little one here. It fell off with a big one. And first thing I'm gonna do is make some platform. And I'm not gonna grind real heavy like this. I'm just gonna make one good firm pass. And look how far that plate runs. I'm putting the camera on a different angle, and I might have trouble keeping this rock focused, but I did this so I hope you can see better and we can get closer to what we're doing. I'm gonna center that edge, and here's where I centered it. I was able to keep this piece, and I don't know if you could tell, but I split that edge. I hit straight into it. And when you get something real thin, that's the way I can thin it even thinner when I make something real thin. Now I don't hit straight into the edge until I get it thin like this. Now this piece was already thin because it was solid. I like something got humps like a camel on it. It's a challenge to get the shape this one is. It's solid. To me, it's more of a challenge. That's just my personal opinion. Everybody's got one. They like buttholes. All right. Right now, all I'm doing is trying to set up some platform. Well, now I'm getting the square edge off. I'm sure if you nap long enough to watch videos, you know what they call zigzagging. You hit it this way, and you come back and hit it this way, come back and hit it this way, and flip it back and forth. Let's get the square edge off. All right, now I got the square edge off all the way around it. So I'm gonna try right here. I'm gonna isolate this platform a little bit. And I'm not even gonna grind it. I'm hitting my pad trying to get straight into the edge. If I'd hit that solid that many times I knew something was wrong, I would have quit. Like that's the first lick. And it went. All right, now, try the same thing right here on this one. One little grind. I'm gonna try to come on this angle. I think I need to bring this up a little bit. I hit it the first time and it didn't go. And the second time I didn't. I was gonna eat back into it. There we go. It was isolated, but still missing. That's bad when you miss an isolated platform. You can't hit it. That's the reason you isolate it so you don't miss it. But I've been out so long, I hadn't napped probably in 3 months worth of anything because of problems with my heart and other health issues. But anyway, I'm doing good now, and I appreciate all the prayers. A lot of y'all are praying for me, and doing good. Lord's been good to me. Okay, now we're going to isolate a little platform right here. I'm going to lightly grind it. I'm going to try to come right across here and went right to there, right to the center. I always try to get them to run to the center or a little further. I don't want to run all the way across and overshoot. Right to the center. Right to the center. When I'm sanding this edge, you'll see me sometimes do it twice. is because I'm used to doing this a bunch on regular rocks. Thin rocks more than I don't know how to say this. When I'm working a natural preform, it's real thick, and I'm trying to move a lot of mass, and I really grind that edge. But when I get like this, I don't want a real thick edge because it takes more power to break it. You got to hit it harder, and you're not running your flake as far. So once again, I just do one time firm and hit into it. We got a hinge here and a hinge here because I had some bad angles on my lick, my blow with my billet. So I'm gonna try to go this way straight into it. And I took all of that out, but that one little piece there, and it'll come out in just a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and work on this other side now. All right, here's just one little flick with that, and it's off of there. Look at the area that was knocked out right there. I can't see the camera because I got it pointing down, so I'm hoping I got this in the center of the camera. If it don't, I'm just going to delete this video when I watch it. I've never put a camera this low and this close. That was the rest. That was, I know you're saying it's thin, but you can see that white stuff right there? That's like chalk. That was a bad spot there, and that's where that original crack run across when I was cutting it for the customer. When I got it that thin, it just wouldn't hold. We're just gonna make a smaller point. I'm gonna try to take that solid mark out right there. There we go. There we go. It's out. Now I'm gonna come over here and try to get this one. I'm gonna try to split the edge. All right, I didn't have it. It's real important to get a good angle on that edge. You want that edge turned down good, because when you split it and hit them straight in, it'll hinge if it's not turned down good. And that's what I'm doing. Kind of a little rusty. Have to do a bunch of these to get back in the feel of it. Boy, that one's working real good. That was good all the way across. It took everything out right across there. And here's the square edge where that chalky place was. It broke out. Gonna have to kind of flip-flop it. Go back and forth with my flip-flopper method. I'm hitting in that chalky spot now right there, but it's more solid there than it was in the middle when it broke. Yeah, I was able to run a flake across it there. And I'm not sharpening anything. I'm not grinding anything. I'm just trying to come in and take a real sharp edge and hit on it. There we go. I'm gonna stop on that one. So I made these three practicing because I hadn't napped in a long time, and like within the last 30 minutes or so. And this was from a regular spall here. This is from a saw. This was the same slab that I sawed on, and this was the other wood I sold that had the broken corner on it. I made that out of. So these was off the same rock. I kept all the pieces that come off it was like 8 inches to make small stuff out of it. Fell off where that crack was. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoy it. Let me know what you think.